Hello, hello. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. I have so much to share with you all tonight, so I'm going to try to talk fast and not to talk too much. So if you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Kim Dent. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Maryland Heights, Missouri, and I've been a demonstrator for 20 years. I love sharing my love of Stampin' Up! And card making with my friends from all across the United States. I can't say all across the world yet, but I definitely have friends all across the United States who tune in, and I also have most of my customers are here in Missouri. So thanks for tuning in tonight. I always ask my friends if you would help me out, if you would be so kind to like, comment, and share this video. That just helps me grow my customer base. And also, I've recently started a YouTube channel called Stamping with Kim Dent. So you can search my name or Stamping with Kim Dent, and I should pop up. And I'm getting, I think this will be the 10th video that I'll have uploaded to YouTube. So please help me out by subscribing, and then also you'll want to hit that notification bell, and then you'll be notified every time I upload a video. So thanks. Oh, we've got quite a few people tuning in already, so that's a good thing. Hello, hello everyone. Let me get my laptop synced and then I will get started. There is so much tonight. I hope you all have had a good weekend. We certainly have here at the Dent House. If you're friends with me on Facebook, then you got to see that I and my family, the ladies in my family, got to celebrate my beautiful daughter Kelly, our beautiful daughter Kelly. We had a bridal shower yesterday, so that was a whole lot of fun. So that wedding is just gonna be here before we know it. It's December 18th, so, oops, hold on. There we go. So it'll be here before we know it. Can you already believe that next Sunday is gonna be Halloween? And then you know what happens. The weeks just fly, and before we know it, that wedding will be here, and then Christmas also. So thank you, everyone. Hello, hello. Oh, Mary, congratulations on your new home. Hello, Mona. Hello, Lynn. I saw a bunch of other names fly by. Hello, Rick Dent. Thanks for tuning in. All right. So tonight, the first thing I want to do is I want to thank all of you who liked, commented, and shared my video last week. And I always put those people who do that, as well as if you invite your friends to my group, I put your name in the drawing. And so I had a bunch of people do that this past week. When you do that, your name gets entered into a drawing, and then you always get the 2 cards from last week. Oop. Oh, it's backwards. Hold on one second. I want you to be able to read it. So this pretty card, there we go, was done with the Love of Leaves dies. I didn't use any of the stamps. And then, oh my goodness. Happy birthday to you. That is done with another stamp set. And if one of you who know the name of the stamp set could help me out, I'd greatly appreciate it. I've tucked it away in my cabinet and I don't remember it. But this one was very popular. I'm gonna make some Thanksgiving cards for my mom made out of this same design. So that's one of the cards. And then this sweet little piggy card was a huge hit. It is done with the Joyful Life stamp set. So I colored him in, or yeah, I'm gonna call him him. Colored him in with some blends, and then used the color and contour dies. And then some, let's see, the DSP is Painted Christmas DSP that's also in the mini catalog. So this, as well as these adorable little wonderful gems, they're called, these are in the mini catalog also, are gonna go to someone, let me see, where's her little, see if this is, yep, this is it. Here we go. Drum roll. Dun 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 dun. The winner is Jan Foss out in California. And Jan Foss, you'll have 2 prizes coming your way because the other one is sitting here at the end of my table. So from the first time. Kayla reminded me today, totally forgot, so I apologize. So you'll have 2 things coming in the mail. These cards as well as the first prize. So congrats, Jan. Yay, thanks for doing that. Okay, tonight I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna switch it up just a little bit. I'm gonna have 2 drawings next week. So if you comment tonight, if you ask questions or comment about anything, I'm gonna put all of your names into one drawing. And then for those of you who still like, comment, and share and invite people to my group, that's gonna go into another drawing. So next Sunday, October 31st, I'll have 2 drawings with prizes. So you want to, yeah, ask questions or comment or, yeah, do that tonight so your name can get entered into that special drawing for next week. All right, thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. And yes, Joyce Georges, I also have, my birthday is in December, 2 days before Christmas. So isn't it a fantastic time of the year? We are, yeah, we will be busy here at the Dent house in December. So thank you. And congrats, Jan. All right. Let's see. The first thing, I think I'm going to turn my camera down because there is this beautiful collection that I want to show you that I've been waiting to talk about, and I decided to talk about it tonight because I made a card with the collection. So if you follow any other demonstrators or you're on YouTube and you've heard us talk about Eden's Garden, there it is beautiful. I'm going to flip my camera down and so I can close in on the projects as well as the products and the flyer that tells about it. So if you will hold on just 1 second. My camera. Here we go. All right. Oh, hello, Jill. Thanks for tuning in. I also want to get my extra light shining over here. All right. This collection, I know some of you have asked me about already because you're so on the ball with Stampin' Up. This is the collection that's going to come out early is called Eden's Garden, and it is gorgeous. If you love evening evergreen and soft succulent, you're gonna die when you see these colors. It is so beautiful. So it is a collection that they're premiering early. You can get your hands on it beginning November 2nd through January 3rd. On January 3rd, we'll have our brand new mini catalog that will go live. And these products will be in there, but there are 2 products that I know you're gonna want to get your hands on that will not be. So in the collection, in Eden's Garden, you have this beautiful stamp set. Dear friend, how are you? Sending hugs. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. Hello there. Let's celebrate everything. And then these beautiful distinctive stamps that go with it. It also has some gorgeous dies. And I'm going to show you one of them, just one. But this wreath, this little branch, this can be used for label, or like the message right here. And then this piece I'll show you, but isn't that pretty? And then, like I said before, it's a distinctive stamp set. So it's one that shows dimension, almost like a photo. There's 10 stamps in the set. I want to show you, this is a card that I made with my team yesterday. This is a pocket card. So you can see there's gold. There's one of the dies that we used yesterday, that little border die. And then soft succulent and evening evergreen are definitely prominent throughout the papers. Let's see. There's that beautiful distinctive stamp, the big one. It's like greenery. My girl Kelly loves green, so I know she's gonna love this DSP. Let me pull it out so you can see it. Now it comes in 12 by 12, but I have cut it down to 6 by 6 just because it's easier to show all of you on camera. So there it is. There's the flip side. So you can see one has the gold leafing in it, or gold, not gold leafing, it has gold in it. And then there's more of the soft succulent with a little bit of gold. How many of you, oh, thank you. Thanks, Julie. Yeah, isn't it gorgeous? Especially if you like those two colors. Green girls, the green girls. Oh, this one, I love this because it's got like a petite print, but it still has little tiny flecks of gold in it. And then there's another one. And then the last one with this one, which looks like paint spatter almost to me. Okay, it also comes with cotton paper. This is another item, and this is a pretty paper. It's a little heavier than tissue paper. It comes 12 by 12, and you can see the colors are soft succulent and evening evergreen. This paper you're going to see me use in a couple of different ways, but it also, right now, we're hearing a lot of demonstrators who do origami, and they are using this because they say it's a lot similar. The paper weight is similar to like an origami paper. And then I just added this in just because, I don't know if you can see, there's always such a glare. This is the gold foil, which we sell. It's in the back of the annual catalog, 12 by 12. If you order this, you're gonna want to get yourself a pack of our 12 by 12 gold foil just because it accents so beautifully with all of the different patterns. So then there is also in the collection, I'm going to show you the products that are in the collection. There you see you can get the bundle, the stamps and the dies for $52 if you order them both at the same time, which you'll want to do, I'm sure. And then there's that DSP, which is $15. The cotton paper is $8. These gems, which I didn't get my hands on because I didn't order fast enough, that hopefully when November 2nd rolls around, we're going to have them ready to go. If you want to order everything in the collection, it's $82. Now, I started to say in the beginning, this, as well as the die set, will be available in that next catalog. The beautiful paper, this will not be available. So it's going to go away. It's kind of that, as well as the pretty gems that are in the collection. And I have seen only pictures of them, but on cards. They're gorgeous, girls. It's cherry cobbler, soft succulent tones in the gems, and you get 140 of them for $7. So I wanted you to know, be aware of it, because I know next week with Halloween and that, I didn't want to miss the opportunity to share this with you. I'll probably talk about it again. This is our soft succulent ribbon that's already in the annual catalog. And then I don't want to forget this beautiful card. I almost completely cased, we call that copy and share everything, from a fantastic demonstrator. Her name is Rachel Tessman, and she shared this with her group. So I made it for our team meeting. These gems are from the holiday rhinestones. But yeah, sweet little card. Thank you, Rachel, for the wonderful idea. Thank you, Stampin' Up, for this beautiful set of stamps and dies and paper. So be ready to order on November 2nd because, ladies, it does say while supplies last. So there is that. The gems look like they're probably, Mona, just probably like the, I would say probably just like the regular gem. Yeah, they're like the other gems. Thank you, Lynn. They're like our rhinestones. They're raised a little bit. They're not completely flat. So I hope that answers your questions. Thank you for asking, Mona. All right, we are on to the projects for the night. I'll raise this up just a smidge. I'm going to use Frosted Gingerbread. Lynn and I were just talking about this. This is in the mini catalog, and there is an adorable set of stamps. Let's see, 11 stamps. They look like cookies, gingerbread cookies or peppermints. And then you're the icing to my gingerbread, wishing you a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and sending you peppermint kisses. It also has an adorable set of dies that go with it. Look at this die set, girls. Isn't that cool? The circles, these little, I don't know what we're gonna call them. That's a beautiful border die. I'm gonna use that tonight. But lots of extra pieces. The shapes, they obviously can cut out it and then cut out, you know, a whole solid piece. And then the intricate piece on the inside cuts out like the details. So you can use one or both of them together. And then these obviously cut out the peppermints, but I love this because, like, you know, there's going to be other images that I can cut out with all these little circle dies. And these things are adorable. These little, I don't know what to call them. Do you have any ideas? Oh, thanks, Karen. These little cute little pieces. We'll have to think of a name for them. I don't know. They look cute though. All right, here we go with the first project, which is, let's see, here we go. A pocket card. I have so many, oh. So I was in the mood for, I started doing the pocket cards and I couldn't stop. So this pocket card is done with this is DSP that I cut out. Oh, let me show you that too. There are, in the DSP, which is called, it's called Gingerbread and Peppermint. There's 12 design, is it right? It's 12? 12 double-sided designs. 12! We don't often, I don't think, have 12. So I'm gonna go quick. There's that little, whatever that is, candy. Teeny tiny, and they're like gingerbread. 12. These, I love this piece, the peppermint. I'm gonna show you a card with that later. There's some more cookies. More cookies, but cute little designs on the flip side. So in case I don't get to use them all up for Christmas, I can always use this, you know, on a red card. Look at how cute. And we're gonna use this in the card, the next card. I'm gonna do a waterfall card after the pocket card. So cute, do you love it? Love it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna put out the kit. Do y'all notice my grid paper? I don't know if you can tell over here. This is the holiday grid paper. All right, you're gonna need a piece of 4 1/4 by 11. Sorry, girls. And you're gonna score it at 1 1/4. Sorry, Karen Amen. 1 1/4 by 5 1/2. Score it. Then you're gonna need a piece of 3 by 4 of the DSP. You're gonna need a piece of 1 by 4 1/4. That's for the little piece that goes on the top of the flap. This is cinnamon cider. This is 3 1/2 by 5 1/4. This is what we're gonna stamp on, 3 1/4 by 5. And then you're gonna need, I used the red satin ribbon. There's one for a bow, and then this little piece is for the little tab. This piece right here, and I'm gonna show you how easy it is to do that. And then the other thing, this was cut out right directly from the DSP. So the die cut that out. Isn't it cute? Hello, Brenda. Hello, Shirley. All right, let me set this to the side. And I'm going to pull in my scoreboard. And I need more room. All right, we're going to bring in this piece of real red. And I'm going to score it at 1 1/4 and 5 1/2. So there's the 5 1/2 mark. And then over here is the 1 1/4. All right, done and done. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my bone folder, and it's really important to give this a really nice crease. So you want to burnish that. Now, there's our little flap. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to show you, this is how simple it is to make the pocket. The only thing you need to pay really close attention to is, oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to bring in, this is my Tombow Multi Liquid Glue. This is the hardest part. Well, not hardest, but the part you want to pay attention to is we're going to put the glue on the short side. But because we need enough room for this little insert to go in, we've got to pay really close attention. We're just going to put a really skinny, almost all the way to the edge line of glue. Do you see how thin that is? Put it as close to the edge as you possibly can. And then you want to set this aside. Okay. And what I did is, just for the sake of, I wanted to have a separate one, so I already glued it. That's an important thing, is let this, when you glue it, you're going to want to set it to the side and let it dry before you start sticking things in the pocket. Otherwise, it's not going to work. So here's the one I made a while ago. I'm going to take my 3x4 piece of DSP, and I'm going to get my Stamp and Seal. Which I almost hate to cover up those pretty little cookies. And gonna leave a little border down here at the bottom, and then that top part is gonna cover right up, go right over the top of it. You know, Stampin' Up! Always does this, and I'm not sure why, but they, you know, there's sometimes like a little piece, like you can see like the speckling on there. That's something that they do. So if that is something that you wouldn't want to show, you'd have to pay attention to like how you cut this particular pattern out. But like I said, there's a lot of different patterns to choose from, but it didn't bother me, but I know it does some of my customers. They don't like that little border on there, but I don't know, it kind of looks like burnt cookie crumbs to me. Okay, I'm gonna take my Stamp and Seal and go right over the flap like that. Press it down. Then I'm going to set it to the side. Now this piece, the 1 by 4 1/4, what I did was I used that pretty die. This one. Oops, didn't use the stamp, but I used this long skinny die to cut out this pretty little border. So I'm going to bring in my Tombow glue, give it a little squirt, and then you all know how this is my favorite. I'm going to bring in my little pizza slice of sponge, and I'm going to just put dab, dab, dab. This is my favorite way to do like intricate pieces, because it just gives just enough, and then I don't have to worry about taking my Tombow glue and going like over each little piece. Whoops. And that's an Old Olive. I'm gonna put that right over the middle. Oh, and you can see I have a little extra, so let's see where my scissor is. Just gonna snip off that end like that. Okay, I'm gonna set this out of the way because I'm gonna use that, I think, on the next card. Or no, I'm not sure. I'm gonna bring in, where's my little snowflake? Here's my little snowflake, and did I put him? I think I did. He's up on dimensionals. Yesterday at my team meeting, the girls, on both of our projects that we did, I didn't use dimensionals on either project. And the girls were like, what is going on with you, Kim Dent? See how I love them? I do love them. All right, this sweet little snowflake cookie is gonna go right on the edge. I don't want him to hang off too much. And then, do you all see, did you notice these little things? Those are in the, right, they're in with the sweet. These are called Gingerbread and Peppermint acrylic shapes. And there's a ton of them. I don't use these very often, but when I do, like I start using them and then I think I need more because I don't want to run out. Is anybody else like that? So there's all sorts of little flourishes. There's that little candy piece that's so stinking cute. I just use on this, I put a little glue dot down in the middle of the cookie, which I could have gone crazy and made all sorts of, and then I picked it up with my take your pick tool and set it down. Now the take your pick putty wants to hang on to it, but you kind of use your little fingernail to pull it off. And then I'm gonna do 3 more little white ones. Aren't they cute? Okay, I think I used the big ones. Thankfully that glue dries clear, so just be aware you don't need a whole lot. And then let's use a little one down here. There are all sorts of shapes and sizes and flourishes and, oh, I got a candy cane I think stuck. Oh, I had a red one stuck in there too. Isn't this sweet? I could have gone crazy. Ha! No, I knew this was going to happen. Okay, there we go. Okay, done with the pocket. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm going to close this up. So these are like, let's see, they are $6.50. So if you like adding a little something to your cards, okay, we're going to, they're fun to play with, especially with Christmas cards. Okay, we're going to take the 3 1/4 by 5 piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to bring in my stamps. When you do a pocket card, at least with this particular one, you're going to want to remember to stamp. This is, I'm going to use wishing you a Merry Christmas. Stamp that word or whatever you have up right at the very top. Try to get it in the middle. Oh, and did you see? I broke one of my rolls. I didn't pull out my, where's my piercing at? Here it is. Oh, wait, thanks, thank you. All right, the next part, oh, I pulled in a grid piece because I'm gonna stamp off. Oh, thank you, Gail Brock. All right, I love how this looks. So I'm gonna bring in cinnamon cider and the little snowflake cookie. Push that up. Look how cute this looks. Yeah, I think it is anyway. I wasn't sure about the brown, you know, like the browns, but it does look like a gingerbread cookie. Isn't this cute? And that's why I wanted the grid paper, because I stamped off. And then I'm going to bring in this adorable little candy piece. We'll call this candies. Little bitty baby candies. And I'm going to bring in Old Olive because I want to tie it in with, I'm going to use the colors that are in this DSP. So we're just going to add a little bit of these little candies. They can be spearmint candy. Do any of you like, you know, there's peppermint and then there's spearmint. I love the spearmint too. see. Get going and playing. I love this little stamp. Okay, stamping is done. I'm going to set this to the side. Thanks, girls. And I'm going to bring in my ribbon. Here it is. So for the ribbon, the little pull tab, you're going to put a little piece of adhesive. Then I just took my ribbon, pressed it down, and went back over it so it has something to grab on. Oh, and you know what? This is one thing you got to be, it turned out okay. So you want to try to get this in the middle. Oh, it's already down. That's okay. I'm going to go with it. Try to get that ribbon in the middle of, it's a little off, but that's okay. In the middle of this. Oh, it's going to make me crazy, girls. Sorry. I'm not very often like known as things that have to be perfect, but every once in a while I'm like, oh, it's gotta go. Okay, the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put more adhesive down, and it's gonna go onto the 3.5 by 5 1/4 cinnamon cider. Then I'm just gonna take a glue dot, and I am going to get a little glue dot on the back of my little bow. I love this little bow. This ribbon, satin ribbon, it's really nice to work with too. Oh, didn't get that. Okay, this is gonna go right there on the top, and it's gonna kind of grab the Whisper White, or sorry, Basic White cardstock. And there we have it. There we have it, girls. How do you like that? Sweet little pocket card. And if you have trouble, one thing I saw Rachel do is she kind of took it and bowed it like that, and that'll get your card, you know, your little insert down in there. And then she said for mailing it, you could just flip this piece down if it doesn't quite fit in your envelope. So I love it. I hope you do too. So that's first card done. Now the next one is, oops, hold on, I gotta make an adjustment. I didn't put adhesive. Okay, here is, I love this. So do you all remember this sweet little waterfall card with the cutest Halloween set? This is how I got the idea for this one. So when I saw the DSP, where did it go? Here it is. This piece of DSP, I immediately thought those would go perfect on the waterfall. So I just cut them out with my paper snips, except for this piece right here. That was stamped on Whisper White cardstock. And that's what makes, or that's how I did the peppermints. So I hope you like this. Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna show you the kit. Where did it go? It's here. It's here. I know it's here. All right, girls, talk amongst yourselves. Hold on. Well, thank you. Where did I put the kit? How crazy is this, girls? I have too much stuff. Oh, here it is. Oh my goodness. I'm losing it. Oh, thank you, Jan. All right, so for this waterfall card, this is so easy to do, girls. If I can do it, anybody can. So your card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Your DSP that's gonna layer on top is 4 by 5 1/4. We're gonna call this the mechanism. The waterfall card mechanism is 2 by 9. And then you're gonna score it at 2 inches, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, 4 1/4. Let's see, Sandy says, I'm gonna have to take another look at this. Oh, yeah, that's, Sandy, I did the same thing. And then finally I was like, gotta do it, do it, do it. All right, this piece is the little piece that holds down the waterfall mechanism, 1 by 4 1/4. I just use, really this is a scrap. This is what I stamped the peppermints on and cut them out. So this is 1 1/2 by 3 1/4. Then you're gonna need 4 squares. I use cinnamon cider. These are 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. And then 4 squares of 2 by 2s. And this is gonna go together so quick, you're gonna be amazed. Okay, let me pull this back. There's so much. Okay, we're gonna layer, I'm gonna try to get these pieces out of the way. We're gonna layer our DSP onto our real red, look how cute. Okay, and then we're gonna take, oh, I'm gonna set this aside. I'm gonna pull in my mechanism and I'm gonna score it. So this is 2 by 9. I'm gonna score it at 2 inches, 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. And that's all it takes, except we're gonna add a cute little punch down at the bottom. And this is in the annual catalog. Slide that in there. Flip it over to make sure it's in the center and give it a good squeeze. And then I'm going to bring in my bone folder. Now on this, it's really important that you are, because I don't think I did it as well on the sample. I didn't take the time to do this, but it really is important to, because this is a moving thing, an interactive card they're called. You want to make sure that it's really easy to layer the, let's see, it's going to go this way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back in Old Olive, and I'm going to take my chamois and clean off the real red from the last card. We're going to use the same stamp, Wishing You a Merry Christmas, and we're going to stamp it first. I think I forgot to do this when I did the Halloween card. And remember this part. I always say you've got to use, with your photopolymer, you've got to use the pierce mats underneath or something squishy like a mouse pad. Wishing you a Merry Christmas. And let's see, let's add some more of these. Oh, so cute. So cute. Okay, close that ink pad up. And we're gonna layer our square. Oh no, we're gonna stamp. Almost forgot, because I thought it needed something. Get that grid paper back in here. We're gonna stamp on the cinnamon cider squares. So this will just take a second. We're gonna bring in cinnamon cider. And I just thought it needed something on the behind the little images. So this is all I did, girls. I didn't go quite this fast, but I'm trying to watch the time because I have so much more to show you. You can rotate that little candy around. You can put as much or as little as you want. Okay, now we're done with that. These are going to get layered onto our 4 2x2 squares. Sorry, I'm trying to go fast, which is not one of the things I usually do. Okay, got that done, and then I've already cut out our little, with my little paper snips, I cut out these little images. So if you like to fuzzy cut, like my friend Gail Brock, you're gonna love doing these. Okay, I'm just adding a smidge of a little squirt. And I'm kind of positioning these like in different, I didn't want them all to go in the same direction. So there's our snowflakes. Let's do the bells next. Gonna make these straight up and down. And the peppermints, can't forget the peppermints. And I had some little ones left over, so let's add this all. I think I only had 3 on my sample, but I think it'll be cute with some more. They kind of look like cookies. No, but they're peppermints. Okay, and then the last are the ornaments. And I need a baby wipe. My fingers are all sticky. Okay, how cute. All right, now I'm gonna take, here's my little mechanism, and I'm gonna start, I learned this, start on the bottom. So I think I had the ornaments on the bottom. Oh, nope, and I'm gonna use Stampin' Seal. So just a little dab will do ya. Hold on. Oh, hold on, girls. Getting my Stampin' Seals out. Oh no, here we go. Got a little more. Okay, ornaments on the bottom. And then I think I did bells next. So I used to think this was like, did I tell you this, like only a card for a little kid. But now I know any one of us would love getting this in the mail. You would definitely smile. Yeah, oh, you know what? We have not, so far, Shirley, we have not had the rain up here. Okay, the last thing I want to do, not the last thing, I want to take this 1 by 4 1/4 piece, and I'm going to put plenty of adhesive on either side. We do have some tornado, what is it, warnings out right now till 10 p.m. Do you have that, Shirley? Okay. Then, thank you, Jan. Then the last thing you want to do is you're going to take and put adhesive here and a little here on that little bar. Oh, and I'm going to make sure this goes through first. So now, oh, I can tell I got that off a little. Okay, you want to try to center it. Push it down, because I didn't do that with my sample. And then this is some new ribbon, which is really cute. It is mini ruffled ribbon. Oh, and you know what? I did have one more thing to do on it, girls, but I'll show you on the sample because I want to go on to the next. So I just took this ribbon, ruffled ribbon, and took my take your pick tool and poked it through. And then I tied just like a little simple knot. That one looks pretty cute. I don't know, it doesn't, well, I don't know. Kind of fiddle with it. I think I tied another knot. Oh, that's, yeah, I got to do that. I don't like it sticking like that. It's a fun ribbon. It looks Christmassy. I kind of wanted it more like this, a tab, but there we go. Oh, so look at what I did on this one. Can you see? I had to bedazzle it all up with the rhinestones. I thought it just needed something. So those are our real red rhinestones. Isn't it cute? I hope you love it as much as I do. I'm gonna have to add those rhinestones later because I wanna show you the other projects. Let me put the lid on the glue that I made. So here we go with the bonus projects. Are you ready? I really should get I think I'm gonna get a baby wipe because I don't wanna mess up my projects. I decided today, like I knew I was gonna use the gingerbread bundle for these cards, but I started playing, and once I start playing, it's like I can't stop. So I want to show you this card. I hope you're going to be blown away. Look at this, girls. Oh, can you see what it's made out of? These are the dies that cut out the bell cookies, and this is like, I don't know, I think I would use it. I mean, I definitely thought like golden anniversary when I saw this. Do you love it? It's with very vanilla, and there's some gold foil. There's that little border that I used on the pocket card. I hope you can see it. This ribbon is retired. Oh, is the camera focusing? I hope, yeah, there it is. I can see it. And then these gems are in the annual catalog. But I love this one. Thank you. Thanks, Julie. Okay, watch. There's more. For those of you who need quick and easy cards, this idea, I watch Connie Stewart, a very talented, another talented demonstrator, and she did a series of cards kind of like this. So if you're looking to make a quick and easy Christmas card, you cannot beat this. This is with our rectangle postage stamp punch. There's that wishing you a Merry Christmas, the Peppermint DSP, and then a little bit of those acrylic pieces from the bundle. And then there's our satin ribbon. See how quick and easy you could make a ton of these with all the different paper? So that's an easy card for you. And then the last card I have to show you, this is also an idea from Connie, and we did this at our team meeting. This is just a skinny little piece of the DSP, like 1 3/4. This piece, this is what makes this kind of cute, this is the thick Whisper White, or sorry, Basic White, and it's cut at 5 1/4 by 8 and scored at 4. Does that make sense? And then this is another one of those 5 1/2 by 4 1/4 pieces. This is part of the DSP that was left over, just a skinny little strip, but she always likes to embellish the inside of her cards. But there's another quick and easy card with a little bit of red rhinestones. So with this bundle, look at the variety of cards that I made with I can't even show you all. I mean, all in one screen. There's the waterfall card of mine tonight, and then the pocket card. Oh, pocket card. So hold on one sec. Oh, sorry. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. I appreciate you staying with me all through the craziness. I hope you like the bonus projects. If you are, oops, let's forget this part. If you are interested in ordering the bundle and you're going to spend less, $149.99 or less, please use the host code that you saw on the grid paper tonight, TC7VU7QB. You can go straight to my website, or you're welcome to give me a call or send me an email or a text or a Facebook message if you would like me to place the order for you. If your order is $150 or more, you receive the Stampin' Rewards, so don't use that host code that I have set up. If you're interested or you have questions about Eden's Garden, the premiere collection that's going to go live on November 2nd, send me a line, but be ready to order because they do say while supplies last. And it is beautiful. It's more beautiful in person than it is on the Facebook Live. So I think that's all I have for you tonight. I appreciate all of you tuning in. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful week. God's blessings. Bye-bye.